Hello everybody, it's the Super Anime Bros, and today we're gonna try every flavor of Halo Top.
Yeah, this is very exciting. So we were recently able to get Halo Top for a very good price at our local grocery store. So we figured let's get every flavor.
Yeah,
and here we are.
I'm super excited. This is supposed to be like low-calorie ice cream, which is actually surprisingly good, I'm not gonna lie. So I am stoked to try each of these. Dude, let's get right into it.
Yeah, sounds great. All right, so we're starting here with 5 of like the most normal flavors.
Yeah,
So we got
good.
vanilla, chocolate, mint chip, chocolate and vanilla, and strawberry.
All right.
So we're gonna be ranking these, I guess, on a scale from 1 to 10.
Yeah,
1
that
being
sounds
like,
good to me.
I never want to eat this again. It's an abomination. It's
Yeah.
a disgrace to ice cream. And 10 being, I don't know, best ice cream you ever had.
Yeah, I mean, look, just before we begin, I don't think any of these are gonna be the best ice cream I've ever had. You know, obviously there's something funky going on for these to be like 300 calories. But yeah, I think we could have some really solid contenders in here.
Yeah, I honestly, the couple of ones that I did try, like, they're not that far off from like Ben and Jerry's, which I consider.
That's
I consider
What
Ben
a
and Jerry's
statement.
to
What
be
a
like
statement.
the best store-bought ice cream.
yeah, I think I would agree. I love me some Ben and Jerry's.
So that's
fun
how I'm
flavors.
kind of like comparing that to like a 10.
Okay.
So you ready to get right into it?
Yeah, I like that, dude. Let's
All
start.
right, so I figure you got to start with vanilla.
Of course.
Vanilla bean,
Vanilla bean.
290 calories per pint.
Alright. That's wild.
So we lift.
All right. So rules-wise, I figure we'll probably each do a
What it
spoonful.
looks like.
And then if we feel like we need more, we'll go back in.
All right.
Got some stuff to wipe our spoons.
Ready
here.
to go?
Let's do it.
Go for a
Cheers.
big sip.
Whoa, dude, he's going in.
It's kind of soft
It's
and it's
so
been
soft.
sitting out for a couple minutes.
All right,
So,
here we go.
all right,
Cheers.
cheers. It's pretty good.
We're gonna have to make sure that we donate from each other's halves. All right, so I mean that's about as plain gets, I feel. But I'm not gonna complain. Like I definitely like just a vanilla flavor, just faint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, out of vanilla ice cream, it's good. Like, it's nothing too exciting, but I like plain vanilla, and I like
Yeah.
that vanilla.
Yeah.
I would certainly eat this again, but it's not like,
I'm like 290 calories.
I'm not super duper excited. So
That's crazy.
I'd say I'd put this at like 6.5.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd say it's like better than the average
Well,
ice
you're going
cream.
halves. I'd say. Well, I mean, it throws off my whole ranking scale.
All right, well,
I'm
let's put
kidding,
it
I'm
a 6.
Dude, I think I completely agree. It's a 6. Like, this is kind of the baseline, I feel, and maybe a little bit better. You know, slightly above average, one might say. So I'm cool giving that a 6. We want to move on to the next. All right, now let's go in for the chocolate.
All right.
This is the chocolate to the vanilla, the yin to the yang, the black to the white. That is,
Looks like a little bit of a
looking there.
different consistency.
there's like less in there too.
Yeah.
It honestly looks like it's a completely different thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh no, you're messing up the set. New set today. We're trying
Now,
some-
I think you like vanilla more than chocolate. Base
ice cream wise, yeah, for sure.
I would agree with that. So we'll see what the chocolate is. But chocolate is just like, honestly, like so refreshing sometimes.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, I think there's a time to play
I
for
think
it.
this is going to hit the spot.
It's just pretty overpowering.
This
Ooh.
one's a lot less soft,
Wow, this is good.
though it's been sitting out. So I do
Yeah.
like the so far
Yeah,
the
I mean, it's
consistency of this one. Better than the
Completely
vanilla.
different, honestly. Completely different.
I actually really like this.
It's good. It's good. Once again, it's, and maybe this is just gonna be a recurring theme, so I'll stop saying it if it rings true after this one.
Okay.
Pretty plain flavor, like not, it doesn't really like smack you in the face with flavor. But if you told me that was just regular chocolate ice cream, not light ice cream that's only 300 calories for a whole pint, I believe you. It really just solid plain chocolate ice cream.
Yeah, I think for me, once again this is going to be a 6 for me.
Okay.
I'd say it's still above like the average.
Gotta get some water.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. Still above the average like store-bought ice cream.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 5 for this one. A 5. I think this is just kind of like the baseline. This is, the average Halo Top, which is not a bad thing. But yeah, that's pretty bang average to me. So
All right.
next.
Move on to the next. All right. So, we've had the chocolate, we've had the vanilla. I think logically, we got to go with chocolate vanilla twist. So we'll see how the consistency, because the chocolate and the vanilla had very different
You're right. That will be interesting.
So let's see the mix. It looks like it's a little melted.
Okay.
Yeah, the vanilla looks like it has a different consistency than the vanilla we just had. So let's do it here. Yes, we do. A bit of both.
This one says 290
This
calories.
one's very soft.
Let's
I did
go.
not get much
I like
chocolate.
soft. Yeah, that is so soft. I got a lot of chocolate. All right, here we go. I mean, that one's really good. Yeah, it's weird because, I just kind of said the chocolate was average, but I think it being soft, it really did help me like it a little more.
I don't know. For me, with the flavors mixing, I'm getting less of each.
I'm just getting pretty much chocolate, because that's how chocolate rolls. But I really like that.
I think I would prefer either by themselves, so I think I'm going to give this a 5.
Okay.
Which is still middle of the line.
That was my favorite one so far, which I just I'm laughing at myself because I can't really wrap my head around it. I don't know that I want to say that's a 7 though. I guess, look, I'm going to say it right here. With me with my rankings, I want to get perfect. I'm going to go, as far as a Halo Top goes, that is a 7 to me.
Okay.
That's a 7. 10 is going to be the best Halo Top. I'm not going to think of other ice cream. I'm just going to think in terms of Halo Top, 10 will be the best.
Okay, we could do that.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That helps me open my ranking a little bit. So that's a 7. I really liked that. I liked the softness of it.
Well, then I'd probably move it down to a 4.
Wow, okay, so you think that's below average for Halo Top?
I think we're out of the 16 flavors we're trying. I think
Okay.
that's going to be definitely on the lower half.
Interesting, okay.
Whereas I think those two are going to be right, and I'd honestly move those to 5s then too.
Okay,
The
we
chocolate
completely
vanilla.
recontextualized the entirety of the ranking. 270 calories on this strawberry here. That's wild, dude.
So this one I've had,
Okay.
and I enjoyed it. So I've had the mint too. So
That's pretty darn good.
I've never thought about how I would rank it in a number scale though. So
It's kind of like a yogurt, like a frozen yogurt.
yes, and this is actually the lowest calorie one
That's crazy.
with only 270 calories.
I mean, that is soft.
All right.
Oh man.
Yeah, strawberry's good.
Dude, I don't even need to retaste it. I'm just going back and forth. I've been so pleasantly surprised so far.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 7 again. That's a 7 again.
If we're talking just
Could have been 8.
10 gonna be the best Halo Top, I would put this at an 8. I think it's an 8. Strawberry's one of my favorite flavors.
Heck, dude, I'm going to 8 as well.
All right.
I'm going 8
So
as
we got
well.
an 8.
That was so good. Just so light. The flavor. Couldn't really talk there. The flavor is faint. You see the double,
Mm-hmm.
But that, to me, for this one, really was acting in its benefit. It's almost like a strawberries and cream type thing. You
Yeah,
know
it's
what I
just
mean?
it is kind of creamy
Oh,
with the
that's
texture's great.
That's so good.
And strawberry as a flavor, that's so refreshing.
Yeah, that was
eating
awesome.
this on after a hot day or something.
It's pretty warm right now.
or
that was perfect.
it's warm in the house, so that really does hit the spot.
That was
All right.
perfect.
And moving on here to the last of this first batch of standard flavors, this is mint chip, mint is one of my favorite flavors.
Oh, it's white.
Yeah, they don't put the dye in it. So.
I respect that, except for the green packaging made me think it was going to be green.
Yeah, the green dye for me does make it it feels like it tastes better, but
Yeah.
if you just get that out of your head.
Yeah, so now we're going up to 330 calories. You're holding it so far away. I think that mint is a pretty polarizing flavor. And for me, there's a time and a place for it. I never, ever, ever will just choose it. But I'm not going to complain about eating it.
Yeah, mint's my second favorite flavor, so I'm certainly a big fan of this one.
I was gonna go back for more.
Going back in for more.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Much what I said about strawberry still stands. Like this one does have a pretty smooth texture like that, almost creamy, very refreshing. I would say this for me is, I don't know if I'm gonna find one that I like better than the mint. So I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this at an 8 or a 9, maybe a 9.
Okay.
I think I like it better than the strawberry. So I'll put this as at a 9. I don't think there's gonna be many that are better than this.
I'm gonna put that with the chocolate out of 5. I'm not like a huge mint guy. It was subtle, like many of them have been. So it wasn't overpowering, which was nice. I liked the crunch of the chocolate chips, but thinking like what I've already put at 5, which was the chocolate, I'd put this pretty on par with that. So
Well, mint's already one of my favorite flavors, so I had to put it up there.
yeah. All right, so that's the end of the basic flavors. My favorite was the strawberry at an 8. Right? Did I put 8?
Yeah, and my
Crazy.
favorite was the mint. We can also do that in batches, pick our favorite from each,
Yeah, I think we should have
and then
done
we
at
can
the
pit
end.
them up.
You know.
So there's our 2 finalists.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we're back with the next set. These are going to be a little bit more of like funkier, involved flavors. You know, something a little different
I
than
would
just your
say
plain
so.
ones. A lot of caramel here. A lot of caramel. 3 different caramels. And then we also have birthday cake and cookies and cream. So among this group, this is actually the one singular one that I've had already. That's the birthday cake. So that'll be fun to try again. And then, I mean, the rest
Out of
is...
this batch, I have had the cookies and cream as well.
Okay, I mean, that I'm pegging as what might be my favorite or second favorite.
I mean, it's cookies and cream.
Always hits. Always hits. You want to pick out the first one there?
Yeah, let's start with sea salt caramel.
All right.
Not a flavor I actually would typically go for. I like
Okay.
caramel. Caramel and ice cream's good. I don't usually go for like the savory types with like the sea salt in it.
Gotcha. I don't even know that I would say it's savory.
Well, it's, some savory elements.
Yeah, I get you.
Okay, so this one, it looks like we're missing some ice cream in this one too.
Interesting. Does that mean it's
But,
going to be harder because the chocolate was harder?
Yeah, it's probably going to be a tougher.
Now, is there like caramel swirls in here? Like, should we go in for a swirl?
It looks like, yeah. We got to dig for a little bit for some caramel.
No, I mean, you got it. Yeah.
I got a big
I'm just
hump
going to have
over
to go
here.
where you're going.
It's
Sorry.
fine.
We're brothers. All right.
All right.
Here we go.
There's caramel and there's sea salt. It's in there.
I kind of thought that maybe the ice cream is vanilla, and then it's just sea salt caramel in there, but I think the ice cream itself is like a caramel flavor. It's really good. All right, yeah, this is definitely really solid. A very, very faint salt for me. I didn't really get overpowered by salt or anything. The
I mean, you
caramel-
can taste it. It's like salted caramel rather
The
than...
caramel was a good flavor. Honestly, dude, nowadays, I feel like I have salted caramel things more than I have regular caramel anything. So I really like that. That one was 300 calories. I'm going to go with a 7 on the salted caramel.
I think it was below like the average.
Wow, okay.
Which I guess that would bring it to a 4.
Like a 4.
It's
Wow.
my least favorite one so far.
Interesting, okay. Okay.
But
Was it the
like
salt?
I would eat it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just usually don't love that flavor.
Gotcha.
Not a huge salted caramel guy.
Yeah.
I like salty things and I like caramel. I just don't necessarily like them together.
Okay. Yeah, you do like salt. Interesting. I never really thought of like... And you're like the caramel guy, too. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I just don't like that flavor. I don't know.
Interesting. I wonder if people are judging us for saying caramel versus caramel.
I was just having that thought, but it's our channel, so that's
true.
how I say it.
Say what you want to say, the way you want to say it.
Caramel.
Caramel.
All right.
Well, on to our chocolate caramel brownie. 360 calories. I think this might be the most calorically dense one we've had yet.
How much is it? 360?
360. So this is almost pushing it as much as like the mix-ins, which we'll get to last. Very excited for those. All right, so it looks like there's maybe some brownie pieces in here, so let's
Yeah,
go
let me try to get one of those. Yeah, it looks like little pieces.
I like pieces of brownie, I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta get in the side here. I saw one.
All right, so oh no, spillage, dude.
I just made it so much worse. That's why we got the paper towels.
Come
All
on.
right. I don't really taste any brown.
I kind of get the brownie. I was gonna say, do you taste any caramel?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I just got a brownie piece.
Yeah, the brownie pieces are really good. This is definitely one of the harder ones.
Yeah, I need another.
Something about chocolate ice cream does, like, it's usually harder. It's usually a different consistency. Even with, like, non-light ice cream, I feel like that rings true. Yeah, not getting a lot of caramel.
No. I like it though. I'd say it's a little bit better than the chocolate just because it's got those little brownie pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe there's some caramel somewhere in there.
Could be.
I'd probably still pick the chocolate just because it's a lot less calories.
Gotcha,
but
yeah.
as far as just going on the flavor, what did I put chocolate at? A 5 or a 6? I forget which one I would
I do
change to.
too, yeah, I think a 5.
I think I'll put chocolate and vanilla back at a 6 though, because I think they're better than average. I like just plain flavors. I would put this also at a 6 then, probably the same as chocolate.
Yeah,
Like I don't think I could give it a point higher just for having little brownie chunks in it
I'm gonna go with a 6,
as well.
which is a point higher than the chocolate. I put at 5.
Okay.
All right, on to the next. We finishing out the caramel.
Yes, we are. So we're gonna do caramel cheesecake.
I'm
like
pretty excited for this.
caramel
one.
cheesecake is a flavor I really like. So
I agree.
I don't usually have it in too much. There's some caramel right
Oh,
there. You can
baby.
actually see it. So. Oh, I was about to lick the lid and get a little sample, but I'm supposed to wait.
Then you remembered. All right, I mean, I guess we'll
Yeah,
try
we
to
just get a
split that
split right in
caramel.
this caramel right in the middle. Yeah, it actually splits really easily.
Okay.
So I don't know where the cheesecake
I
is.
don't know
It doesn't
where
look like there's any chunks.
Where's the rest of the caramel? All right, here we go. Maybe the ice cream is cheesecake flavor. I think the ice cream is supposed to be cheesecake flavor.
Yeah, it's very subtle.
It's getting really cold in my mouth.
Let's go.
I mean, that caramel in the end. Oh man,
Yeah, it's how.
what does it taste like? With
Yeah,
just
just the ice cream.
without the caramel. You know, I still have some residual caramel flavor in my mouth.
I don't know. It doesn't have that much flavor.
No,
There's like little hints of it.
I would eat that again. I don't want to quite say I'm disappointed, but I think I'm going to put that at a 7, 6, 7. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna put it at a 5.
Whoa.
I'd rather have just plain vanilla.
I feel like I would definitely choose that over the chocolate brownie, which we just had. So I'm going to put that at a 7. A 7.
I'd take the chocolate.
Which is still good. I mean, like, that's honestly, I feel like it's too high. But also, maybe then I put the chocolate. That's fine. 7 for me.
We will have another opportunity with the cheesecake flavor later.
Oh, really?
In a mix-in.
I
so
forgot about that. Ooh.
We'll see if they redeem themselves
Ooh.
with one where they can be a little more calorically heavy.
All right.
All right.
I guess we'll go birthday cake. That's
Sounds
the one I've
good.
tried before, so I'll choose
right.
that. 300 calories on this bad boy. Got like some little confetti things in
I
there.
usually go for birthday cake ice cream.
The ice cream itself is flavored. It almost looks like cake batter.
Yeah, it's like kind of, it's darker than vanilla, so
Yeah,
let's see. And you've had this one.
I have. I really liked it.
Okay.
Spoiler.
Oh, I do get some cake flavor.
It's so good.
It doesn't have quite the smooth texture as some of the other ones, but
No, which actually I kind of like.
you don't like the smooth texture?
Yeah, there's just something about this. It's like not quite gritty, but almost gritty.
Mm.
And really soft. Love the flavor. That for me is a 9. That is going right to the top of my leaderboard now. 9.
It's really good.
Okay.
I definitely like it better than just like your standard flavor. I don't think it's an 8 or a 9.
Oh, Roy.
That's what I had. So I put it at a 7.
Okay. Yeah, that's respectable for sure.
It's better than just like the plain flavors, but I don't like it as much as I like the strawberry or the mint.
Gotcha.
Because the mint I had, I think I had a 9 and strawberry had an 8.
Yeah, so 1 for well. All right. Yep, 9 for me, 7 for you.
Yeah, that's good though.
And on to
The last one of this batch, which is cookies and cream.
cookies and cream.
I did already try this one.
A classic.
I mean, it's hard to not pick your favorite flavors. Like,
Yeah,
because ice cream's good, but you still do have your favorites.
for sure.
Which, this is one of my other favorites, so let's see. Oh, this one's so smooth.
It is, yeah.
I don't think the last one I had was this smooth. Yeah, I really like it.
We've eaten so much ice cream already. I just had like a little feeling in my stomach. I'm like, oh no.
I like that a lot.
Can I speak candidly with you?
Yeah.
I was disappointed by that.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it missing some?
It's kind of bland. Like, I'm not really getting any cookies. It's just...
I don't know. I was getting plenty of cookie flavor. I'll go back for another spoon.
Like, I don't want...
Yeah, I don't know. I got, like, the desired amount of flavor.
I don't know. Maybe I was just expecting more. Still good. I feel like I'm going to put that at a 6.
I will put this at an 8.
All right, 8.
I'd say, yeah, even with, like, strawberry.
That's fair. I think it's time to go to the final round.
Absolutely. All right, so this is our last batch here. These are called mix-ins. So these ones are a little more calories, and it seems like they all have some kind of like crunchy thing or something mixed in. So I kind of have high hopes for most of these.
As do I.
Because they have, you know, a little more calories, so I think there'll be a little more flavor, more stuff in it.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I really like into Ben and Jerry's, because these are a little bit more wild flavors with more stuff in them. And even then, they're still like half the amount of calories as a Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they can stack up.
All right, so I think we should start with this. This is sweet cream cold brew. I don't really like the coffee flavored thing, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this one, but we will see. That's what it looks like.
I'm intrigued by the sweet cream aspect of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me get one of these pieces that has chocolate in it. What does this have mixed? Yeah, it just looks like it's got chocolate chunks mixed in. All right. Oh, it tastes like coffee.
It's very coffee.
Nope, coffee.
I really like that. Wow, maybe coffee ice cream is my thing. Who would have thought?
I don't like coffee. So, I don't know. What was my lowest rank? 1 of 4. I'll put this at a 4.
Dude, that's an 8 to me. And is that like a little bit of sweet cream in there? Or something?
Now, is that what I'm missing?
Maybe there's like some white stuff. Oh man, this one's
I'm
so
missing
good.
the sweet cream.
Maybe. A great crunch from the chocolate that's in there.
Yeah, I don't like coffee.
Awesome flavor on that. That's an 8 for me. That's an 8. That's probably my second favorite one after birthday cake right now.
All right. So let's move on then.
All right, well, keep going with caramel. We've had so much caramel. This is Caramel Cookie Crunch. Looks like Caramel Cookie Crunch.
Let's see if it tastes like it. I'm gonna grab this piece. Oh, there's like 2 pieces of the. Oh, I just took off the caramel. I'm sorry. There's some. I unearthed some caramel.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Unearthed too. Tastes like Caramel Cookie Crunch.
I've got some crunch.
Some cookie. Some caramel.
This to me is
That's
like,
really good, yeah.
What was the other caramel one we had? Was it caramel like fudge or something? This to me is what like it should have been.
Yeah, dude, they get to play around with a few more calories and they turn it up to 11.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's going to be an 8 for me as well.
I'll put that at.
That is stellar.
I'll put that as a 6.
Huh. That's really darn good.
I like it.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. All right.
I think I could put that at a 7. I'd rather have that.
No, respect, dude. Yeah, that was really good.
All right.
Chocolate fudge brownie. Not to be confused with chocolate caramel brownie that we had.
What was that? What was that? That was caramel cookie crunch.
Yeah. Here it is. There's like a little bit of fudge still in there. I really, really like the brownie pieces that Ben & Jerry's does. So something like this kind of
I don't really
excites me.
see many brownie pieces. Maybe they're like little tiny pieces.
I mean, the photo doesn't really...
It says they're mixed in every bite. Oh, look at that pile of fudge you just...
Yeah, there's plenty in there.
There's plenty of fudge.
Well, let's see if there's any brownies. Maybe they all fall to the bottom.
I taste the chocolate. Bring for you.
No, dude. That's not like fudge, dude. That's not like fudge. No, it's not.
No, is that just brownie
That's
batter?
like brownie batter, dude. That's so good. Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's so good. Don't take all the brownie batter now. Wow. Damn, dude.
Yeah, that's very good. I think I'd put that at an 8.
I don't love the chocolate ice cream. You know, I never have. That's been made evident from the start here. But that brownie batter. Darn, dude, that's got to go to a 9. That's tied with birthday cake. These mix-ins really turned it up a notch.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on to the next one. What is this? This is peanut butter cookie dough and fudge.
Wow, I didn't know it was cookie dough.
Peanut butter cookie dough.
Oh yeah.
So
I would
looks
prefer.
almost like a mixed flavor.
I would have preferred like a peanut butter cup.
Yeah, a little.
Peanut butter cookie dough is not
So
my favorite.
I gotta get a little bit of.
But I do like pea beige.
It's like really mixed in. There's a lot of different like textures.
Did you
Maybe
show
this is like some of that fudge. Yeah, I showed it when I.
Yeah, there's layers to this thing.
Yeah, I had to get quite the spoonful to get all the flavor in. All right, I taste the peanut butter. Ooh, those chocolate fudge chunks are good.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have just some.
Well, there's the peanut butter right there.
I want just peanut butter ice cream and peanut butter cookie dough. Because at this point, I think I know what the chocolate tastes like.
I like that. That's good.
So I'm a big peanut butter fan. I wish there was peanut butter chocolate cup or something. That's, I think, my least favorite of the mix-ins so far, actually. I'm going to put that at a 7. Peanut butter ice cream is pretty good. Peanut butter cookie dough bites were pretty good. And then the chocolate was just kind of chocolate with fudge, which is good, but, you know, for me, with the mix-ins we've just had, I can't say that's on the same level.
Yeah, I think I'd put this at a 7. It's good. It's not my favorite one I've had, though. All right, so we have 2 more to go.
Oh, baby.
And these are, besides mint chocolate chip, these are my 2 other favorite flavors of ice cream.
These are some good flavors.
I have high hopes.
As do I.
Let's start with strawberry cheesecake.
Naturally. We really liked the strawberry. Oh, it's white. We really liked the strawberry. So I'm sure we're going to like this. One thing that I think was missing from the other cheesecake that is clearly evident in this is some graham cracker crumbs.
Yeah, there was nothing. It was just like, so let's see how we do here. I'm going to get some of them.
I think
scooped you out some.
I think graham really adds to an ice cream.
Yeah, and this actually looks very
this is
similar.
good,
Yeah, all right.
Can you show it?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, some crunch in there. Still strawberry pieces.
Yeah.
That's good. I put that at a 9.
9, all right.
Not. Well, I guess if we're saving 10, this is it.
What?
My favorite. I said if we're using
This is a 10?
This is a 10.
Okay.
The only thing that could possibly beat it is cookie.
Oh, yeah, that's what I haven't used my 10 yet, and that's what I think I'm saving it for. I'm gonna go 8 for that. I can't quite go to 9. It was similar to the strawberry. You can definitely taste a little bit of that fake cheesecake flavor that they put in the other one. And the graham cracker was awesome, but I don't like it that much more than just the regular strawberry to put it at a 9, so I'm gonna go 8.
All right.
8.
Let's do it.
Oh man, the moment we've been waiting for.
Yeah, my favorite flavor, cookie dough. Not one that's not even too crazy of a flavor.
No, dude, chocolate chip cookie dough. Just such a classic, a staple.
So just looking at it, it looks pretty soft and smooth. I'm not seeing a ton of cookie dough, but I'm sure it's in there. Let's get a nice big spoonful. There's some. I gotta scoop that up, sorry.
It's okay.
Let's
Dang.
make sure I get a piece of cookie dough.
I mean, there's none in there. Sorry.
You're destroying this poor
There's
ice
like a
cream.
lot more cookie dough in the bottom.
All right. It's good. The cookie dough doesn't have like your standard cookie dough taste for me though.
Yeah, not my favorite cookie dough. Were you gonna go back in for just that piece? Yeah.
Let me try this.
Yeah, I'm gonna find just a piece of cookie dough. Huh.
Yeah, almost disappointing for a cookie dough.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree, unfortunately, and that's a sad way to end it. But we'll bring back in some of our favorites. I'm gonna give that a 7. Like that was one of the lower mix-ins for me.
I think I'll give it a 7 as well.
How about that?
So-
Still really darn good. I mean, a 7 is nothing to laugh at.
All right. Well, which one was your all-time favorite then?
I mean, I think we need to bring back out our top scores from each round and try them once more.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so we have our favorites from each round here. We're going to try one more time, and each of us are going to crown our favorite. For me, that was strawberry, birthday cake, and chocolate fudge brownie.
And for me, it was strawberry cheesecake,
Okay.
cookies and cream, and mint chocolate chip.
All right, let's do it. So for me, this was an 8, a 9, and a 9. So there's obviously a clear non-favorite, well, not non-favorite, favorite, but less favorite, you know what I mean? So let's try, I guess, the first round again.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to try mint last. The flavor stays.
Okay, that's fair.
So I'm going to try cookies and cream now.
I guess it doesn't matter. All right, revisiting the strawberry, very light and creamy. Looking. I haven't even tasted it again yet, but.
Yeah, the cookies and cream, I really like just how creamy it is.
The strawberry's that way for me. It's just so incredibly creamy.
Yeah, I really like the cookies and cream still.
That's good.
But my mind has not changed.
All right.
And now I'm going to try now strawberry cheesecake again.
I really did like birthday.
But I did just have a strawberry cheesecake like 2 minutes ago, so I still remember how good it is.
All of this was just so that I could have more of the brownie batter, really.
Yeah. I like the strawberry cheesecake over this. These are all.
Yeah, we'll make a totem pole. I like the birthday cake over the strawberry.
All right. And the last one.
So there are brownie pieces and like the fudge. That's just wow.
All right. There you have it. I think this is how I would do my top 3 just based on now how I ranked them number-wise too. So my number rankings were accurate, if nothing else.
So this is I'm so conflicted. Like, I really don't love chocolate ice cream. I don't. But when you mix in like a brownie batter, and it's not like cookie dough. I love raw cookie dough. Sorry, world. But that cookie dough was only okay. You know, it didn't taste like just cookie dough that you can make in a mixer.
Yeah.
Or even like, you know, the safe to eat store-bought cookie dough. This convincingly tastes like brownie batter, which is so darn good.
Yeah, that was good.
The heck with it. That's my favorite. I picked the chocolate, which is nuts. Wow. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was your sleeper hit.
It was my sleeper hit of the season, for sure.
Yeah, I think that one was my favorite one that wasn't one of my all-time favorite flavors.
Yeah, no, I get you. I really do. And the birthday cake I love because it is, and I mean, not, maybe I just like raw stuff.
Yeah, you like batter, man.
But yeah, the cake kind of tastes like a cake batter, which is really good. But wow, yeah, that fudge brownie, darn. And I didn't even love the other chocolate brownie one.
No, yeah.
Oh man.
So there you have it. Trying every flavor of Halo Top that we could find.
Yeah. Thank you guys for supporting us, and check out the podcast. And we're gonna continue doing, I think, taste test things like this. It's so much fun.
It's a lot of fun. So just hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.